Hi everybody, Cynthia here from the Scrappy Bookworm. I thought I'd make a short video to show you guys my latest mini scrapbook album. I did a book binding, book style. Okay, the front and back covers and stuff are made of chipboard, and all the paper I used in this collection was from the Heirloom Stack by DCWV, and the closure is just some fun fiber that goes around this brad here. You just take it off to open up the book. I added some lace on the trim, and this here and the button in the center of my flower that I did are from the Jolie's Boutique, the French General collection. That one and this one. I made this flower from paper and material, and I used the water glue technique on it to get it look crumbly. I love that look. Grungy, I guess you could say. And made the stick pin here. This tape measure tape here was from the paper, and I just fussy cut it out, backed it with some cardstock, and then bumped it up. Added this pin. And this brad here, and there's a couple other things through the album, are from my friend Jackie over at J Business 12. I'll put the link below if you guys want to go ahead over and check out her channel. So thank you, Jackie. And let's see what else for the cover. Oh, this is a wooden bird that I had from my stash. Just put it there. Some brads along the sentiment here. And then the corners, I used aluminum tape, and I embossed it and alcohol inked it for the edges, and then I used some of the lace here as like a trim for that as well. So that is the cover. And the first page here says Reminisce, and it's really beautiful paper, this Heirloom Stack. If you guys don't have it in your collection, you should definitely get it. There's some really beautiful papers in it. Just added a little button here, and then these flip up for more photo mats. And then underneath here, I cut this out from the paper and backed it with cardstock, and then added two brads in the corners to make like a belly band. And then I just made some ticket tags to kind of just put in here. Okay. And then the next page says Time and Again. Bumped it up with some of that dimensional foam, so it's not, you know, like you can slide your photo underneath. And then the bird here is from that craft chipboard. And then this, I actually tried to make it look like it was a little bird's nest underneath the bird here. These little strips here are actually ribbon that I had from, it's actually holiday ribbon from Celebrate It. I had it in my collection. And I cut strips and then just placed it, you know, underneath the bird all sporadically to make it look like a little nest. And then the brown things here that look like, you know, little twigs, that's actually brown cardstock that I used the water glue. I watered down some of my Mod Podge, and then I twisted it, and it sealed itself all twisted, and I used my heat tool to dry it faster. But that's how that, I thought it turned out kind of cute, like a little nest. So, and then all of the pull-out mats, I'm not going to pull them all out, but I made them all kind of look like the mats to look like a frame. I punched the corners out, so you can just add your picture there. I did that to all of them, so I'm not going to pull them all out, but That's what they look like. And then this next page, nice area for a photo. It says live in the moment. And then this flower I made out of 2 of my flower punches I had, and then I embossed them and bumped them up and added a little decorative button in the center there. And then this next page says, we do not remember days, we remember moments. And the lace behind here was actually this white lace that I had in my collection, my stash. And I alcohol inked it and inked it up with like some green, and I used the tea dye, and I think I also used a little bit of the, let me see here, what's it called? Walnut stain. I used some of the walnut stain. So I thought that came out kind of nice. And I made this tag here to slide in. And the ribbon I used for my tag is actually like this organza satin, or like silky sheer ribbon. And I kind of like melted it over a candle so it would bump up and look kind of grungy. Which I'm actually going to show that technique, how I do that over a candle with like my tulle and stuff, in the next Halloween video that I have coming up. I think it's video number 5. I'm not sure. But it's coming up, guys. So, and this I actually created to make it look like a little pocket. This is the tag that goes in there. I added some ribbon and fibers too, and I also hung a key and lock charm from it. And I just added these buttons. I cut this paper out from the collection and backed it with cardstock, and then I wove it inside this chipboard heart and glued it down so it would act as a little pocket for my tag. So I did there. And this page, really nice area for a photo. And this flower back here I actually made out of ribbon, and I cut the ribbon in strips and like ripped it so it would look tattered on the ends. And then the inside here, this clock is actually from the paper collection. I cut it out and then glued it on here and added glossy accents to it. So that's how that turned out. Hung the butterfly charm from it. I'll pull out another mat so you guys can check that out. Really, really pretty papers. The binding method I used was Stack the Deck binding. I'll put a link below. It's from FollowThePaperTrail if you guys don't know how to do that binding for your pages. You might want to head over and check it out. It's really, really great. If you guys can see it here. So I'll make sure I put that link below. I love the Stack the Deck binding. I really do. It's brilliant. Okay, so this page I made a photo frame and bumped it up so that it's a working photo frame. You can slide a photograph in here. It says Moments in Time. And then I made this out of the paper collection. And I added this spinner. It doesn't spin. I adhered it down so it wouldn't spin. It's just there for decoration. Okay. And the next page, I cut this out of this typewriter out of the paper, and I inked it up, and I also glossy accented it. And it holds like a little pocket, you know. Holds this little booklet I made. It's called Our Story. And then when you open it up, you can journal inside. That's the back. Just did that there. And then the next page, I just made a decorative photo mat from the paper. I love this paper. It says Amazing You. And this here, I made, the hanger charm was given to me by Jackie. And I actually added this lace ribbon. I hung this lace ribbon from it. And then I popped on this is actually a metal bead that you can put on your stick pins, but I popped the lace through it that way, so I just kind of have this lace hanging here. I thought it turned out pretty cute. Little charm. And let's see, next page, really nice area for a photo. And then I made this flower, paper flower here, and then I added this chipboard flower on the top and just added little dots of the same color and through the flowers there, if you guys can see that. And then added this cameo button, flat back button, and then made another stick pin to pop in behind it. Okay. And the next page, I did a belly band out of some material I had in my stash. And then I have another color. It's the same ribbon. It's just in a copper color. And I added that in the center. And then I put on this, I slid it through this button here. And I alcohol inked her up. She was really cute. Pull that out, maybe you can notice her better. And then I just put keepsakes sentiment on the bottom because I figured you can tuck in more photos, or this is another photo mat I made for it. And the next page says good times. And I made this flower out of fabric. Added the butterfly, that's a chipboard heart. And then this is actually from the Jolie's Boutique button collection. Added that for the center. And of course your photo will pop in behind it. And the next page, I just made another decorative photo mat. Another flower up here. These flowers are from the Recollections flowers. And this is also another Jolie's Boutique button I used as a center. And then here, I cut this paper out from the collection, and then I stamped my memories on it from one of my stamps, and I backed it with cardstock and made a pocket out of it. And then inside I have all these tags. Okay, so those are the tags, and that's it, guys. That's my latest mini, and then that's the back you guys saw, and this is the closure. Just have to pop it around and slide it back under the brad here. So if you guys have any questions, let me know, and thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Have a great day.